Right, Steve. What do you make of it? Cheeky win.
I didn't think we were that good.
Did you not?
No, no, I'm only joking. I thought it was a fantastic performance. Obviously, I've got to make sure we don't get too giddy. But how can you not enjoy that?
Yeah.
We've come away to, a fantastic football club. I mean, it's unbelievable to have fans back in the stadium now. But I've mentioned it loads of times before. I was disappointed the game didn't go ahead last week because, as a young manager that's got to this level, you're excited about days and seeing obviously the highlights of big clubs like Chester, Fylde, Boston's, your Herefords, big crowds, and this was everything I've worked hard for. And then for me, my boys to come and put in a performance the way they did, just matched everything I asked them to do, and immensely proud. Immensely proud of the supporters in the far side. There was about 40 of them, and I know 38 of them were probably my family members, but unbelievable support, which the lads really, thrived off. And I'm just over the moon because I asked for a reaction after Saturday, and I didn't mean to be disrespectful to guys. I just felt that the way that we performed wasn't good enough for us, what we've shown, and I said that we can be better, and I think we demonstrated that tonight.
What do you make of the midfield? I thought personally the midfield were the difference, like they were terrier-like, weren't they?
Well, look, when you play Chester, you know that they've got probably two of the best central midfield players, because they're not a 6, an 8 or a 10, they're just like complete midfielders in Glendon and Weeks, and we've done a lot of work on how we would stop them, and I thought Alex Curran, Dale Whittam and Jack Dunn, Jack Dunn's sort of been converted to a playmaking midfielder, and tonight we played him as a 6, and he was outstanding. And considering he got a yellow card in the first 5 minutes of the game, and he played up to the 82nd minute something, pulled his hamstring, which looks quite bad. I thought they were outstanding, and not just from the quality of the ball retention, just the work rate. And I thought we stopped a lot of what they're good at, and I think if you stop them too, you've got a good chance of maybe stopping them scoring, because a lot does go through them. They've also got a lot of other talented players in the team, of course they have, but we did a job on them, and I thought then we opened them up a couple of great opportunities. They came into the game late on, didn't they, for the last 10 minutes with the crowd. I thought every corner was going to go and was going to be sucked in, but I thought, as well as the midfield played, I thought my back line and Chris Renshaw were unbelievable. They put their bodies on the line, but that came from Dom Knowles all the way back. Yeah. And that's all you can ask when you're away from home. And the 3 sounds great, and I think this is one of the best performances Curtin's had in a long, long time. And I said that when we played Wrexham, but that meant nothing. This means something tonight, and we've demonstrated in front of a lot of people today how good we can be. And I hope the board are proud of what they've seen. The fans will be. That obviously were able to come tonight, and it was thoroughly deserved.
So happy to get off the mark. 3 points, obviously. I know we got a point on Saturday, but you got your first 3 points in the bag. You've got a double header at weekend now. So how's it all looking? How's Donny's hamstring and any injuries sort of carrying over?
Well, at the minute we've got set some targets, and we said if we can take 4 points from our first 2 games, we'd be over the moon now. Whichever way that come, whether it was Guiseley Saturday with a win and a draw here, or vice versa, we've done what we set out. What comes with that is in 2 games in quick succession is a risk of injuries and obviously tiredness. We're still only in the early days of the season, and players are still trying to get up to match fitness. Yeah. So we've lost obviously Dunny now. It could be for a few weeks. Harry Flowers he's really struggling at the moment, and we can't get it right. So we're missing a big player in Harry Flowers as well. Going to Boston, all of a sudden you look at it and you go, oh, it's another toughie. There's no easy game in this division. But when you're playing like a Chester, who's they're destined for a top 4 finish, top 5. That's how big this win was. We're going to another one on Saturday with Boston, who were one of the favourites with say Fylde and York to win it. So it's an experience that we're going to go and enjoy. And if we can put in the same kind of performance as we have done tonight, we certainly don't fear Boston. If we go and put a performance like we did against Guiseley, we'll be coming home with our tails between our legs. So it's getting that consistency, which I think is difficult, because to play at the level we did today for 42 league games, it's going to be impossible. But today we've got to enjoy this win, and then tomorrow we'll start switching on our attentions to Boston on Saturday.
Perfect. Excited for the double header?
Yeah. Well, I don't even want to talk about Monday yet. I'm still, because it starts scaring you to think that we've got Darlington on the Monday. And obviously this one's got thrown in so early doors, and we're at a disadvantage this week against other teams. We're already working with a smaller squad this year. resources just don't allow it. So, but listen, you know, the lads have done us immensely proud. We take each game as it comes, and Saturday's a different challenge.